Hello everybody, thank you very much for taking some time to check this video out, checking out Friendly Frenzy Games on YouTube. It's Chris here from FFG, hopping into another episode of Teardown here. Gonna continue where we left off yesterday, just plugging through the campaign missions. Let's see what we've got on tap here. If this is your first time with us, definitely appreciate you stopping by. We've got quite a few episodes now of Teardown under our belt, but have been thoroughly enjoying this game to date. Just kind of plugging through all of our campaign missions here just to kind of get a sense of the game, get a little bit of a lay of the land before we hop in and start testing out some of the creative mode that was newly added, and as well as some of the mods and stuff too. Look super interesting, so very excited to pop into that, but really just trying to tackle our first kind of gameplay or campaign playthrough here, and in doing so what we're kind of aiming to do is just knock off all of the objectives for every mission. So we've got a perfect score up to date. We have a score of 25. Berserker here, our next rank comes at 30. So to do that, we know we need to polish off another 5 objectives. This is a side mission here. I actually didn't realize that there was side missions versus main missions. This might be the first side mission that we've ever actually seen. So curious to see what this one's all about. We can see again it's for the police department here. Another thing came to mind, since the computers didn't include any details on BT, maybe there are some documents in his safes that could bring some clarity. You've already done a lot for me, but if you have the time and energy to go get them, I'd appreciate it. So side mission, this one's called Heavy Lifting. Again, very document, safe, all that kind of stuff focused in this game so far. We're going back to Lee Chemicals. We've already done 6 objectives here. Wow, for a side mission, this thing having 5 objectives, that's pretty crazy. You can see though, it looks like there's probably only one that's a primary objective, unless all of these grayer ones are our primary and this is an optional one, but we'll have to see. So the GPS decryption key is in Lee's safe. Move the safe to your escape vehicle if possible. Also get the other safe and pick up all key cabinets. So I wonder if the side missions are maybe mainly for money. I'm not really sure. But again, we're back to Lee's Chemicals here. Okay, you can see our escape vehicle is a boat this time. Usually we are operating a semi in this one here. Oh, okay. Never mind. I mistook this for the wrong map. We have been on this one before though. This is one of the earlier games, or one of the earlier kind of mission areas. So cool to see this one again. Again, we have the same kind of security systems. It looks like it's probably going to be the same. They just start adding and adding, probably as difficulty increases. Fire alarm we've always had. Wired alarms started ever since probably the first or second, probably since like the second mission there. So that is a little bit interesting there. Curious to see if they eventually end up changing the modifiers or not, because I mean we're basically able to play the same way. At least mentally we're able to play the same way. Obviously you still really do have to kind of plan out your ways and stuff, but it'd be interesting to experiment with some large fires. Like I would love to blow a hole in the back of this building with these 2 tanks, but obviously with fire alarm that's going to put us on a timer, so not really sure it makes sense to do that yet. But again, we're going to hop in and just see what we're able to drum up here. So as always, you can see all of our white circles here are the optional objectives or secondary targets, but we have our primary target being the office safe. We know the whole idea with this safe is we need to be able to load it onto the boat. I would imagine just with all of that, we're either going to need our little bulldozer thing here. I don't know if we would be able to put it on this transport truck. I see a dump truck here. We know we can operate the bed up and down, so chances are that's going to be our best bet. Somehow get the safe into the back of this here, and then we can just unload our dump truck onto the boat. But we'll have to see how all of that kind of comes in play here. So let's just quickly do our due diligence and start the way we typically start in this game here. Just gonna have a quick look around at all of the objectives and see which ones are hooked up to boxes and which ones aren't. Gonna pull this gate out of the way. Gonna try to anyways. It's not gonna let us through. I could pop that lock, but I don't want to take the chance that it's actually gonna trip an alarm. Like there's obviously some signs on the front of there that I might just try at this point, because I don't really want to walk around the entire wall. Let's just see if we can blow this. So we're all good there. Obviously we can just use a car to blow through that now. Sledge. This isn't really for anything. Again, though, we do want to start collecting some valuables and stuff so we can continue to upgrade all of the tools and stuff that we're starting to unlock as we level up. But not a main focus at this point. Again, we're just going to kind of get a sense of what all of these objectives look like for us here. What's this? This is just an empty cargo container here. Now, I am curious. I know we had looked before. I think we had made it to this powerhouse before, but I don't think you can actually turn the fuse panels off. That would be kind of a cheap way to do this mission, but at the same time, really cool if you remembered to come check this out. But yeah, it doesn't look like you can actually do anything here. Okay. So we know we are in the general area here of one of the objectives. We just have to work our way into the building. Can just open this door here, maybe. It's locked. Metal door, so we can't really get through that. Could just use a pipe bomb, but again, I'm trying to hold on to my resources. But I guess I don't really need to. Could try the blowtorch. I'm not really sure how the blowtorch works, so. Okay, that takes a long time to cut through that metal. See, we can kind of cut through the door here. So that'll get us in, that's fine. Get a quick look, see what's going on. Open some of these locker doors, see if we can find some valuables to sell. Nothing in those lockers. Anything in this container? Nope. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing in here at all. Okay, so this is the safe. This is our main target right here, or is it not? It's not. Now, I want to just double check and see with this blowtorch if we can cut into this. We cannot. We cannot. I've seen too many action movies, and apparently they do not let you operate like that. So, because this whole building's brick, we know we're going to need to use some fire. Again, we have to make sure that we're not igniting these larger propane tanks wherever they are now, because we do have that fire alarm kind of system, but it only activates or it only triggers on large explosions, so we should be fine enough to make some smaller explosions with the propane here. Again, don't want to be standing too close to this when it goes off, because we do have a health bar, so we can take some damage, but I don't want to be too close to this wire either, because I don't want it to sever connection. So let's just see. Okay, so I'm gonna chuck a couple more there just to give us some space. I'm trying to grab the propane and not the shelf, because I don't want this thing to explode if it falls. Now all of a sudden we're trapped. I just want this to get out of my way here. Okay. Oh. Okay. Took some damage on our health there. Got really lucky that this didn't blow up the other propane. Honestly, I'm not sure how it didn't, but I'm very glad it didn't, because that would have been some BS to start. Give this a good chuck. Gotta get lower though. We only have one more, so we gotta make this one count. Alrighty, I'm kind of getting caught up in a bunch of stupid things here. This is going to be a bad throw. So that should be enough to get us what we need to just be able to pop out of here. Now, I still don't know. Heavy safe. And this is just a secondary target, so we can't even just pick this one up. Okay. So that's going to be interesting, because a lot of these to date we've been able to just hit E and we basically collect it. But this, as soon as we sever this connection, we can't pick this up. It's going to have to be in a vehicle to be able to collect. So we're probably going to need some more propane, I think, or have some way to get this down. Maybe we're going to end up putting all those safes in the dump truck. That's my initial thought at this point, but we'll see. Okay, so now we know what the deal is with that one. That one is a heavy safe. I don't know if they're all going to be that. Probably. Also get the other safe. Maybe not. Decryption key is in Lee's safe. Move the safe to your escape vehicle. Okay, so that's the office safe. Either way, though, we know that this one... Is this the production safe? This is heavy safe. What's this? Key cabinet. Okay. Key cabinet. Key cabinet. So all of these 3 objectives here, I would imagine we can kind of just collect. But these 2, we're going to need to be able to, I would imagine we're going to be looking to put both safes into this dump truck and then just floor it. But we'll have to see. We will have to see. So we know what our first secondary objective looks like. Obviously we can't get in there because it's sheltered by brick as well. All of these doors are locked. So we're going to need to either find some propane or just kind of keep going at it with a blowtorch right now. I'm going to look for propane just to, again, conserve our resources right now. But at the same time, I don't want to look all over the map. We have some propane here that we can get us. The nice part about the propane, too, is it really does open up quite a bit more room than a blowtorch would. So I'm going to just chuck this at the door, and we should get our entry there. Yeah, we're good there. Awesome. Let's find this safe. We can see it's in, okay, it's in the next door. Okay. So you can see very similar. It's another heavy safe. Where did we blow? Okay. So what we need to do essentially is get a propane tank to blow out this window. Or blow out the brick in this area at least. Just got to make sure that it's not too close to that box to keep the wires intact for right now. But my thinking though, again, is if we're going to be using this garbage truck to kind of load the safes into, if we can somehow get the safe out here, I just don't know. We're going to still have to lift these things out though, so I don't know exactly how we're going to be able to pick that up. Unless that's where we make use of the planks. Because we haven't actually had to use those yet, and that would make sense. Because there is that lifter truck thing too that I saw. This like crane style thing. We have not used this either, so this is probably going to be where we need to do it. The mission that we're going to need to do it. Or use it in. But so we know what our first 2 objectives look like. We're going to just pull this truck out of the way because I can't imagine it's something that's going to be overly useful for us right now. In this mission. Could be wrong. I don't want to damage. I could see both of these kind of heavy machines being viable to us. Do some damage, but we'll see. I don't remember what's in here. Oh, propane. That's not good. Okay, I'm just going to honestly just dip this into the water because I don't think we're going to need it, and I just want it out of our way. Hopefully we're not going to need that. Oh, it creates a bridge. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if that'll be helpful or not, but maybe. Okay. It could be. It looks like we're going to want to blow a hole out here to make a clean getaway from here as well. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. It's going to be something that we have not encountered before, so. Okay, just to kind of get a sense of where we're going. So here's our key cabinet. Let's just see what this actually looks like. If this is something that we can kind of collect ahead of time, that would be super helpful. But again, you can see all of these doors are locked right now. So this is where we're going to start getting into a little bit more destruction being necessary, which is awesome because honestly, to this point, we haven't really had to do too much destruction unless you're just looking to, you know, create some havoc. But with this now, like, I mean, the doors are harder to open unless you really work to get them open. So, I mean, honestly, all of that is super cool, though, and that's really the idea behind this game. Okay, so you can see that this is hooked up to a wire as well. Again, we have brick here, too. So we're going to need to be carving out each one of our paths here. Again, very similar style. Whoa, 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 whoa. Very similar, get out of my way. Very similar style. We're just going to be carving our own path here with these propane tanks and trying to keep those wires connected. I don't want to throw this too close because I don't want to die. I'm going to get another propane tank up in there just to give us as much room as we can possibly have. Because if you've seen any of our other videos, you know how intense the escape can be. I'm gonna need one more there. I don't even know if that's gonna be a super comfortable hole to escape out of, but okay. One thing that's kind of annoying is when I go and pick up the propane tank, it's wanting to bring the shelf too. I don't know if I have to lift a little higher, if that's what the problem is, but... Oh, that doesn't help at all. I don't even know if we're going to be able to escape from there, honestly. I might have to see if we can shotgun some of those bricks over. What's this fire all about? Oh, okay. We do have an extinguisher, so that's cool. This is the first time we've had to use that. Not sure what actually caused the fire, though, but cool to see. Because, again, not something that we've really had to use. The shotgun will work out just fine for us. Okay. So, again, we know we're going to need to connect that. So that's not too bad. So we'll have to get the safe, 1 safe, 2 safe. Okay. Ideally, this next objective, we would be able to kind of line up that we hop out this back window just to keep everything kind of in the same area. Makes it easier to run through, but we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can just get our way in here so we can see what we got going on. I just want to see what we have in here now. Okay, so the box is actually just right on the floor. Okay, so that's not so bad. I'm gonna just drive right through the building again because my whole mentality is just keeping everything kind of close together as possible. My thought process with this is to just go through this side of the wall. I'm gonna come in a little under that. Whoa. Okay. It's probably not such a bad thing. Okay. That's not bad, I don't think. I want to keep this because this thing can do a lot of damage for me, actually. Could actually probably use this instead of the propane. So let's just... Where do we're up here for the office. Vehicle condition is still good. I don't really want to lose our bucket arm here. Because I want the height of this vehicle to be able to do some damage for us still. I'd love to be able to blow through the other side of that wall. See though, we're doing a lot of damage to everything down here. We're not really getting anywhere in terms of upper second floor damage. Lost a little bit of a hole there. I don't want to make this safe. Actually, again, I keep forgetting. Like, it's not like we're actually going to have to figure out a way to get this safe down. It's going to have to be by using that crane. I don't know how we would have any other way to do that. So, I'm going to just use this, create some damage, create some daylight. Where did we get into here? Yeah, right? So that's 4 of our objectives already. This one was on the floor. Right. This one just inside here? Yeah. Okay. Where's our last one? Our last one's on this side, on the same level as the player. Okay, so that's really good to know. So we have 2 on the floor here, the same level as us. So I'm gonna just try circle around to that building real quick. Blow a hole in there. Drive right through it with this vehicle here. Actually, what I want to do also, just while we have something that we can kind of sacrifice a little bit, I want to just go towards our boat. Where's that? A little over here. Clear some of the trees and just give us a nice clean escape. Oh gosh. Oh, that doesn't help. That doesn't help at all. I'm not sure what flipped us over. I'm assuming these stairs probably didn't help. But ideally though, let's try a pipe bomb. Did not do very much damage. I'm kind of surprised. But now that we have that Take this tree out of the way probably too. Strong leaves. But we should be able to. I'm just going to spray can this. Just so we know where we're trying to go. We're going to lose probably like a couple of milliseconds just by having this stupid thing crashed over here, but kind of blocking our way a little bit. But again, I just want to make this very obvious where we have a hole in the fence so we know where we need to escape, because we're not going to have time to hop over the wall or make a new exit when we get out here. This is going to be our last stop before going to the escape vehicle. So we just have to figure out how to get in and out of here. So realistically, I guess it's going to be pretty obvious where that hole in the wall is. Want to be careful that we don't sever that in there. Everything is metal around here. Looks like that's actually the only way in. Even that wood door's locked, eh? Okay, we were in there already. I'm just gonna move this dump truck. I would crash through that garage door with this truck, but I have a feeling we're gonna need it to have as much condition as it can possibly have, so I don't want to prematurely damage it if we don't have to. Again, not really having any luck finding collectibles in here. This one. This one I thought for sure actually there was going to be something in, but because we couldn't actually open the door, but maybe it's actually just a compost bin. I can't tell, but it looked like there was like wood crates in there that we couldn't actually open. Okay, what's this? It's just a pump jack that we can't do anything with. What else do we have around here? Anything? Okay, so we're going to have to just get good with that lift now. That's really the only way that we're going to be able to lift these things out. Okay. Now we've not used the, actually, I still need, we don't have any other vehicle, eh? Okay, let's just throw a pipe bomb at that garage door for now. Because we're gonna need a way to get in there. The pipe bomb's really not that great. Shotgun is way better. Okay. What was I trying to get in here for? We didn't even... This isn't even the right spot. Oh, it is. It is. Is there another door that I missed? No. But it is just kind of tucked in the back part of this building. Grab valuable. Okay. So again, obviously it's right here. I don't want to blow up this wire. Really careful. We want it to make it really easy that we're able to just grab this and dip right out of here. So honestly, we can't really get easier than that, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna quick save because we at least have our holes made. I don't know if this is the best setup at this point, but again, we're trying for all objectives here. We are going to need to use this crane though, but I just need to kind of see these safes again really quickly because I don't know how exactly to use the planks. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. Blew a lot of that floor out. Okay. I don't remember where the wire is here. Okay. So, I don't exactly know. Can we do... I wanted to see if we could get a quick toolbar or tooltip for our planks, because I don't exactly know how we need to use this. or how exactly this works, because at this rate we don't see any hooks or anything that the crane can grip. I don't know if it just kind of magnetically hooks up or what the deal is. So this is going to be a learning experience here. So we have the arm, and then we have the hook. What is the hook doing? Okay, it does magnetically hook up. Okay. So we might not actually need to use the plank. Unless that just makes it easier for us to grip. But it is going to be tough though. So we know we're going to essentially need to lift both safes out. Put them in the back of the garbage truck, or the dump truck. Okay, this is going to be very... Okay. We essentially want the dump truck right in and about there. But we have to do it in a way that we can still get the crane and stuff through. So the crane might need to be back here. Let's try and line that up. Let's try and line that up. It's nice that this thing's pretty maneuverable. It's going to be pretty disorienting trying to lift these things out though, because you can't really see. And I don't know, because you can't spin this, it only goes up and down, so. So we have that safe there. Where's our other one? Our other one is what? Right in the corner, I think, yeah? Yeah. That's tough. Not really sure. Because we can't steer this arm. We can lift it, but that's it. Because even if I wanted to grab that safe right now, don't know how we would do it. Just my initial thought, if we could spin that arm, again, I just want to make sure that we can, because, yeah, we definitely can. And with the planks, I don't remember if there was something with heavy objects or not, because if we could get the safe to slide down these planks, that wouldn't be so bad. Actually, what we could do, if we could clean all this up, we could just blow the floor out under this one. That would sever the connection, and then just have our crane line up to get that one. Yeah, could do that, or vice versa at this point, because this one's probably easiest for us to get with the crane, but it's also probably easiest for us to get with the garbage truck. Because that safe is what? Just right there. So we need to get the garbage, or sorry, the dump truck right in and around here. We can park that nicely. Because the safe is right there. Just trace out the bottom. Just line that up. So that's where the safe is. Right there, apparently. Okay. And then if we can start with this hooked up, as long as we don't actually remove it. Whoa, I don't want to damage this arm, because obviously we're going to need it. I just don't know how finicky this is going to be. I'm going to quick save again, just because I could envision a bunch of bad things happening with this right now. Again, though, we have to be really careful. I don't want to lose this arm, so I think I'm going to do my own manual damage, blowing this stuff apart. So I want to get rid of this piping here. Make sure that we don't have to contest with that. Let's blow this window out. Because if we lose... What was that? Because if we lose this boom, we're basically done. They just shoot the entire floor at this point. Gonna need to spend a lot of money on some shot ammo, but the shotgun can come in pretty clutch actually, more than I would have ever expected in a game like this. Okay. So that works, as long as we don't get into issues here trying to clean all this up. Blowtorch is, like, for precision stuff only, it looks like. Okay, so we're still pretty high. I'm seeing if I can lower that. Can't tell. Oh, it ended up clipping to our boom. Okay, so that's on the safe. I just don't know at this point if that's going to be enough to, like, pull it out. I'm going to just try this really quick. I'm going to quick save. I'm going to try and disconnect it. Okay. So that works. And actually, we do have quite a bit of control over it. I wasn't really sure what the physics and stuff were going to be like for that. How do we release it? Just hit that. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad. I think I saved it with it connected. I did. So we're just going to leave that for now. We're going to leave that for now. Now what we need to do is get rid of all this other trash. If you didn't have a shotgun, I'm not sure you'd be able to do this. I mean, I'm sure you probably could, but it would not be very efficient at all. So that's going to make things hard going forward, just because it's not as easy to find valuables and stuff as I was expecting, and everything costs money. So we have all this here. The sledgehammer, obviously, we know doesn't really do anything to bricks. I want to be able to clean this up, chunk it out a little bit, just so we don't get, like, our dump truck and stuff stuck. But realistically, that's not going to happen. We've already used all of our propane tanks here. I probably should have just waited and used them on the floor, but we're past that point at this point. This is all exploded here. So we need to get right underneath. So we can use the truck to blow that out, which is fine. Truck's going to take a little bit of damage. Now that is probably enough. Let's test. I'm gonna quick save. I would imagine this is where we're gonna start. So let's see if we can shotgun this floor out underneath. Wow. Okay. So that works. But we're gonna need to get a way to shoot out of there. Shoot out the sidewall. So let's see how this works now. Let's see, in theory. We have this. This is hooked up already. We're gonna pull that out. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn the controls for this, but that's not that bad. Kind of trying to time it. Okay, so basically if we lose that, we're done. But I just want to see if we would be able to unload the way that I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, that's tough. Ooh, that's hard. Oh, we don't have to unload. Okay, that's very good to know. We don't have to unload. We just have to drive it to the spot. So if we can take those 2 safes to the spot, we're good. Okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So we're not going to need to go out that wall. Okay. But we will need a way to get around the truck after we blow this down. Again, I don't want to keep using shotgun, but too good. We need it. How much condition do we have? Fine, still. Oh. Okay, can I get in and out this way? It's tight, but yes. Oh god. Make sure I can still get out that way. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, like I said, we don't want to have to dump out the back here. I want to. Okay, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get that close enough to just have one shot. We just wanted to shoot one time. Because we're actually not going to start here. I think it makes more sense to pick everything up first. But I don't know. Okay, we can get in and out that way. We can get in and out that way. Okay, I'm not going to use my shots. Let's blow that out. And I think if we do one more on the floor, that would be fine. So I'm just going to quick save here and just test. I want to test. That'll fall straight through. Perfect. So let's quick load that. Okay, so we have that lined up. We have our boom lined up. Okay. Okay. So we're going to take those to the boat. Yeah, I think if we... Okay, this is actually going to come in handy that we have a bit of a bridge, because realistically, we'll probably need to start here, now that I'm thinking about it. Ideally, we would blow our way through this building and hit this bridge. Whoa. Where did I put that plank? Wherever I put it, I didn't want to put it there. I'm stuck. Stud. That didn't do a damn thing, though. Okay, shotgun, I guess. End up using all of our shotgun ammo on this one, which is pretty scary. But this whole map is brick. We just have to make sure we have at least one shot. Okay, so we'll be able to take the bridge across here. And then what? We need to get up. This is same level and this is above. So we can shoot through here, pick this up, and then this is above, right? We have to get up top here. And then what? We have to get... Oh, and then we would go over to our trucks. Okay. Okay. So let's paint this out. Let's try this. Obviously we know we're crossing this bridge, so I don't really care so much about that, but I will paint it out just because. Where are we starting? Okay. So we're gonna start here with this one. Where did we punch that hole out? Okay. Up through here, up over here. Obviously. Hopping across the bridge. Gonna go through here to there. There we go. From there, across, 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 up, to up here. And then what? Shoot out here to the truck. Does that make sense? Could probably do that. I just don't know if we're going to get the shot that we need from up here. So we're going to have to try that. We might have to still shoot from underneath, but... So we're going to do that. If we can shoot from up top, though, that'd be kind of nice. And then we're just going to need to follow outside the gate. And wrap all the way around. How do we... Yeah. We're just as tight to everything as we can here. Okay. Okay. That'll be interesting. That's the plan. But again, you don't really know how well your plan is going to work until you're able to put it in motion. So that's exactly what we're going to do right now and see where we need to tweak. So where is this first one? Let's try this. Get our shotgun ready. So far, so good. Okay, still doing pretty well. Whoop, that's going to suck. But again, I just want to see how much of this we can actually follow through with. Still got some time. That's not gonna work. Wasted too much time there. This is gonna be the worst. Trying to flick this in. Oh god. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. I wonder, because that's gonna be so make or break, like I wonder if there's a way to start there, just so we don't have to do the entire run every time. But we should be hopping off this bridge to come in here, I think. So we can shoot that and just escape out the same way. Let's try it one more time. But I wonder if there's a better way that we can do that, because trying to land this is going to be extremely hard. Because from what I've seen, there's no easy way to control it. Let me actually, just before we get into this again, I'm going to start this just because I want to see if there's a way to get it to settle down a bit. Like, I wonder if we slam it into the ground, if it stays put. That's definitely better. It's swinging around less. So we might have to do that. The only hard part is with this, we're going to have to turn it. I wonder if we can line that up a little better. Like if we could almost just so that we don't have to do as much turning once we're in alarm. Because we need to be able to have the truck have enough room. I'm gonna just see if I can line this up a little better. Let's unhook. Again, really just trying to make sure that we keep this boom and hook, because if we don't, we're done. I'm gonna try and push this wall out as much as I don't want to do it with this. I don't really have an option, but it looks like it's strong enough. Get us some space there. Really good thing this thing has, like, I guess it doesn't have tracks on it, but trying to get the optimal angle here. Okay, so that is hooked up again. I don't really know if this is any better, but let's see what we would look like if we came out like this. That's not gonna work. I hit space, which just unhooked it. Try this again. So ideally I want to slam it into the ground. Okay. Oh, it's just flying though. Like, I don't know if there's really a way to settle it down. But this is taking us a good like 12 seconds already. So that's kind of scary. I am not sure. Not sure. I don't know, honestly, if there's a way that makes sense, though. Like, I think doing this loop so we don't have to backtrack does make the most sense, but this is where we're going to lose it. I'm pretty confident with my run, but it's this and controlling this safe with this boom that's going to give us the hardest time. I don't know if we can just kind of pull it out gently. If we can just kind of, can we just slam it down from here? Okay. So if we relax with it a little bit, you can see though, it just really wants to swing. So that might be our only option. Might have been easier, honestly, with that bucket truck. But then we would have to do 2 trips, so that wouldn't really make sense. It's gonna be tough. Okay, let's try our run again. Maybe we'll get lucky. I feel like the run and stuff is fine, but we will see. Let's start this pig up again. I'm stuck on something. What? Screwed up. Where's our exit? Oh, we didn't save with that? Oh, wow. Okay. I thought I quick saved when we had that all blown apart. That's not good. Oh yeah, we don't even have our stuff painted here. Okay. That's through there. Just trying to make this painless as possible. That's not the right way to go. Okay, so we're gonna paint this out again. Oh, we got some propane here. Okay, let's paint this out. Where do we start? Right there. we're running, running, running. Boom, collect. Boom, out of here. Okay. Obviously, everything's going to have to be going off without a hitch at this point. Dip down into here. Shoot on through. Do our shot up into the floor. Like, I'm okay up until here. But this is very easily going to be the most complicated part. I just don't know if there's a way to make that easier. Because it'd be really awesome if we could just shoot both safes and have them fall in, but the truck's not long enough, I don't think. That'd be so awesome if it was, but I mean, we could try it. What are the odds? What are the odds, do we think? Because I do not have confidence in this right now. I'm going to quick save this, and just in case we can't set this up. Let me back this out of here. Don't flip. Back this out of here. Okay. Where did I see those propane tanks? I think over here? No. Even though I thought it was, maybe it's over here. I don't wanna. Okay. I thought I used all these. We gotta be careful that we don't destroy this dump truck in the process. But I need it to come out to about here. Okay, that hurt. So we need it to basically get into that window. It'd still be underneath. It's possible. It's honestly entirely possible. I'm gonna use this crane right now. Let me just double check. Yeah. I'm gonna use this crane right now almost as like a battering ram. Bring the boom down. So let's just blow this all out. With the idea, there is no way that dump truck is that long. No way. We gotta try. We have made a mess. I'm not gonna quick save this one because it didn't really take that long to set up, and on the odd chance, or on the likely chance that it doesn't work, I don't have to go through and redo everything I did. Yeah, that's gonna be not long enough. It's gonna be not long enough. I almost wonder if it would have been easier with that other bucket truck thing. Our one safe. Oh, you know what I could do? Just shoot them both out the bottom. As long as we can use our dump truck here to just drive through, I could just drive underneath them both. Could do that, so we don't have to drop both at the same time. That is a very real possibility. Problem being with that though is we are gonna need to do something about all this friggin' damage that we've got though. All this debris on the ground. That's gonna present an issue. That our dump truck is not going to be all that quick. Can we use a pipe bomb on this to just, well, that's gonna make him. I don't want to make more of a mess, but I do want to try and clean some of this garbage up. See if we can use the sledge, maybe. Clean up some of this chunky debris. Because I think, honestly, if we can... Because we'll just mark on the ground where we have to stop the truck. And that would be way easier. But we don't want our wheels getting caught up on anything that's easily caught up on. Just mashing nuts off my mouse here. Okay. I do think this is a really good plan, though. All of a sudden. It's amazing how your mind switches. I was feeling really good about that first plan, but I knew where the problem was going to be. But now when you can kind of, after you test and you know what you need to fix, like this is where that one scoop truck would have been really nice to have, because we could probably come in and clear this entire path. But I don't want to give up on this because I feel like we're very close. So the idea of this is that if we shoot this safe, it'll fall into our bucket. We just can't get stuck. So if it falls into the back, as long as it doesn't fall out, like I would imagine that we're in line here. But I'm not 100% convinced. I am going to quick save this now because I feel a little better about this. But I do want to see where this is going to fall. I want to see where this safe is going to fall. So it falls nicely right in the back there. That's what we want. So let's put our spray can here, even though this is where we're going to have the truck parked anyways to start. I want, because I'm going to need to see where we need the other one lined up now. So this is the back. I'm just going to mark the front too, because in case I can't really see the back. Not sure what we're going to be able to see. This is the front and back, so that's where we need to be. Now we need to mark. The harder part about this, though, is we need to figure out the easiest way to get this in line from its other position. So we're going to have that truck lined up, but where does, like really, if we can get it in and around here at all, we should be pretty lined up. That's our front. So we just have a lot of garbage here that I don't know we can clear out. Because we need to make it as easy to transition the truck from this original spot that we are going to have it set up in to its next spot, and then obviously up and out. Just do a bunch of cleaning and clearing here. Actually, it'd be really awesome if all we had to do instead of steering is if we could find a way to position this that it falls in, and then we just back straight up. So if we get this one to fall towards the front of the truck, so obviously we'll have to line that up a little bit better. But this one, if we can get to fall in, we just need to get it at the right angle. You can see from the aerial we weren't really lined up. That should be fine. Okay, so that's basically where we had it. So if we actually start here, and then if we were to back up to here, I wonder if we would be fine. I really wish we had that scooper truck. We're going to have to give this a go and just see how it works. But again, I still think it gives us the best chance over that boom truck. We're going to have to get this boom truck thing out of the way, though. Because we'll back up a little bit and then just follow the road down through. So let's quick save. Actually, we're going to need to prepare this a little bit so that actually we have, yeah, let's just test and see if this is actually going to fall in the right spot. Quick save that, because again, I want this only one shot. That should work fine. Actually, I got to try that one more time. See if we can line this up. Go. A bit of a ways to go, so we need to make it there in like 30 seconds. So that might be possible, it might not be. Yeah, so we need to make it there with about 30 seconds left. It's not impossible, but it's not easy. So let's give this a couple of goes here. Let's give this a couple of goes. I'm gonna start right here as soon as we face this damn thing. Okay, quick save. Boom. We're running. Quite a bit of time. Oh, we're stuck on something. Come on. Okay. The run was good, but we got caught on something. So we might have to figure out what that is if we get caught on that same thing. One thing that I love and hate about this game is how much you can destroy, but it presents a lot of issues sometimes. Where's our truck? Oh my, that was disorienting. Try this again. I tried to save a really quick second there by not stopping, and I ended up just undershooting that ramp, or undershooting the stairs. Okay. Take a quick second here to line this up. Okay. Did awful again. Come on. Missed my shot, missed that shot. What's going on? How is that on still? That's not gonna work. Okay. Try this again. We had that safe fall in one shot the last time. So I don't know why it took 4 shots this time, but keep chugging along here. Come on. I'm gonna have to blow that railing out, I think. I just don't want to lose part of the floor, because we need that to grip. Almost forgot that one. Couple of adjustments here. We need to make sure that that safe is going to come down in one shot. and we should also be coming through here. So I just want to make sure that I know where I'm needing to shoot at this point. Okay. So quick load that. So we know we're not taking that top. We're not worrying about taking that top bridge. When we hop off here, we're out through here. And we can just dip right on through. Come right through. That'll save us a couple of milliseconds there. Hop right into the truck as soon as we remember to shoot this bad boy. So if we shoot this, it should dislodge from the wall. Let's just quick save that and double check. So we really can't get that better, but we do have to deal with this. Again, I don't really have anything that's going to be able to clean this out. Maybe. No, we can't get that low enough to do anything. But we got to move this stuff though. Blowtorch, maybe. Really doesn't do much. Such a concentrated area. Like, doesn't do anything on the brick. Which I guess makes sense, but gets the metal out of the way at least. Blow up some of this chunky stuff here. Okay. Might stand a better chance now. Trying to get rid of anything here that's going to impede our wheels from turning, because this is when we're in a time crunch. Very similar to the car wash where the grass was killing us. All of this garbage is going to be the difference of whether or not we make this or not, because if we can't back up into this spot, we are donezo. So again, with this too, we need to make sure that we're able to hit it in one shot. I need to know exactly where to shoot in one shot to make this fall, because it's already going to be enough trying to get this thing to load onto the truck properly. Just get down through there. Okay, let's try this again. So we have our debris cleared. We have our spots targeted for where we need to shoot our safes down. Okay. Get out of there. Give this a go now. So, obviously made a couple of tweaks here. Very minor adjustments, but they really can make the difference of you succeeding or failing. I forgot to blow this wall out. Oh, we did a little hop, skip, and a jump there. I don't know. That's the first time I ever actually went that fast up the conveyor belt. And I should have quick saved when we were ready to launch, but we'll do that again. This must be why that transport truck is there. That makes the perfect bridge. And at the time, I didn't even think of it. Let's quick save here, get us ready. Actually, quick save here. And we're ready to go. Okay. That's gonna suck. Whoop. I'm already out of sorts here. That's not gonna work. Where are we? Yeah. It's gonna be hard to line up. That is going to be very hard to line up. I think we were too tight to the wall at that point. I forgot I was going to need my shotgun. We definitely lost a couple of good seconds there. Okay. Pop in through here. Oh. No. Oh no! It was so good until it wasn't. I don't know what happened. Let's try that one more time. We might have to adjust that other safe one still. We came in hot shooting on that first save. Wow, I don't know what happened. I ended up on the roof. Oh god. We're not gonna make that. Oh, we don't even have the save. Okay, we're gonna need more space. We're gonna need more space. I'm gonna grab that other propane tank. Where's that? This. While we're here, because we're definitely going to need more space. Get out of here. Because when we ended up on the side of the truck there was really no room to move. We had to kind of peep shot our shotgun. Get it? What the okay. Let's see what we can get for space here. So it's this wall that we need to get a little bit more. Not do anything, I don't think. We need to get the truck nice and tight to here. Can we make any adjustments to make that easier ahead of time? Very similar to what we did with that speedboat. And just have it go in a straight line is what I'm trying to replicate here. Like with this, we should be able to drop that in still. If I can just go straight back and still be in line with this other safe, we should be good. Might be just off. What do we think? That should fall in. I think. Actually, we might be able to cheat this a little bit even. I'm gonna quick save a couple of times here. Because if we can cheat this, get it basically already there, we have less ground to cover with the truck too. So let's see. Just going to try. We just need to make sure that this safe is still gonna fall inside the truck. Okay, awesome. So it does there. Get ourselves a new line. What a mess. But that's where I want to park it. Kind of right in here. Okay. But that does not keep us in line with this safe. So you can see they're a little bit offset. Like this safe is right here, whereas the other one is like right there. So we essentially want to recreate that same angle. We want the truck to line up exactly like that. So I'm gonna bring this boom in again, and hopefully crack out this wall. We've done a lot of damage in this map, but that's the name of the game. Again, I'm hoping and praying that this damage isn't too much, that our truck gets stuck on things, because it's the last thing we need at this point. But we need some space just to be able to kind of freely back up here. That looks pretty good. again, we've got a lot of debris. Really hoping this side mission's for money, because I'm going to need to replenish everything. We used all of our shotgun almost, all of our pipe bombs, and our pipe bombs didn't even really do anything. I don't think our pipe bombs are upgraded though, so it makes sense that they didn't really get much done, but this better not be doing damage. So again, we're in pretty good trajectory here, but I want to make sure this safe is right here. And that is right there. So I want to see now. We're already on something. That's gonna suck. So I want to try and line our bed up with those two reference points. Because boom, we can drop that in there and just back up and slam this one in the back. We should be fine. Yeah, that looks pretty... I don't know. I don't know. Let's try though. Quick save. What do we got? See how quickly we can do this. I was too worried that that safe was going to fall out, but I don't know if they actually let that happen. I would hope not, but it would be realistic if it did. There we go. How much time do we need? Nice and tight to these routes here. Okay, so that bought us like an extra 5 seconds. Awesome. Okay. Should be good shape. We're gonna have to like shoot from probably here. But this is as good a chance right now as any. Look at the damage we did though. Ouch. That is a mess. That's a mess. Not to mention everything else that we put holes and stuff in, sunk a semi. That's fun. But honestly, feeling very good about this one. Gonna need our shotty out. Okay. Get ready to quick save this bad boy. Let's do it. Let's do it, everybody. We got this. Book in, book in, book in. Don't want to even look at that one. Just gotta try and make up these little millimeters, make the world difference. Whoop. Boom. Okay. This one's shot. There's one safe in. The other safe. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. If this truck drove a little quicker. Try and cheat a second out here. Come on, we can see the boat. Oh, we're good. We're good, everybody. We are good. I don't know how we ended up with that much time left. Boom, boom. Okay, that's good. Whoa, yeah, we got that. That feels good. I wasn't expecting to need to hop into the boat as well, but it makes total sense because obviously we were carrying some things on our person also. You can see obviously mission time took us close to an hour. This recording is about an hour 19, 20-ish, so pretty close. Obviously that was the majority all setup time, but very stoked to be able to go through and get all of the objectives on this mission. I don't even remember what this one was called though. Let's pop through, just quickly continue this. We have our level 30 now. Okay, so I guess we were level 25 before. I thought we were level 30. What did we unlock here? Oh, we unlocked a gun. Okay. Shotgun's probably better. Oh, and one thing to know, I did not realize that you fully restock on your tools when you come back to your house. That is super helpful because now we have 96 shotgun shots again to spend in our next map. Okay, that is so helpful. So very good to know. What was the mission we just did? We just did the mission heavy lifting. That was a fun one. That one's side mission, so again, we must have picked up some money there. It says earn cash by finding hidden valuables, but I don't think we found, you know, a couple $100 worth of things. We picked up 1 or 2 items. So maybe we got money for the missions. I'm not 100%, but either way though, we can probably quickly upgrade some of our tools here. What do we have? So our planks. So wooden planks used to attach objects. Okay, so we haven't done that yet. Barricade doors or build structures and walkways. We haven't really had to mess with that yet. Everything we have upgraded except for everything kind of new that we've been getting. And I've really appreciated the shotgun, so I'm going to go through. Actually, pipe bomb would be pretty handy too. I don't really care for the number of rounds. I would rather increase our blast radius at this point, but yeah. Interesting. I'm going to just hold on to our money for right now, actually, because I can imagine as we get more in depth in these missions, we're going to have a little bit more of an idea of what we're actually going to need and use. So just so that we can kind of maintain our cash flow right now, I don't want to go through and spend any of that. But we are going to call it the end of this episode. Super appreciate you guys coming and hanging out for a little bit. Even if you only stuck around for the solution, truly appreciate you guys stopping by. Very nice, as always, to be able to check off all of our objectives in the next mission in Teardown. You can best believe that we're going to be back tomorrow doing much of the same, picking back where we left off today, completing all of the objectives in the next campaign mission. If you liked or learned anything in this video, hopefully you were entertained, but give the video a like. Drop any questions or comments that you might have in our comments section. Make sure that you're subscribing to Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel. Your support truly does go a long way and gives us the ability to do this and make this kind of content for you guys. Again, we love chatting with you guys through the comment section, so definitely reach out. If you have any kind of information, you have any comments or questions, we'd love to chat with you guys. Have a great day, everybody. We will see you in the next Teardown mission.